I am doing a video here from Ayia Napa in Cyprus. It's about an hour drive from the capital, Nicosia, where I was the other day, and I drove here to kind of just get a sense as to what's going on with tourism in the country, given all the restrictions, the COOF, the Delta, and everything that's going on. When I mean the Delta, you guys know what I mean, the new thing going around. Just to give you some real quick background, Cyprus is a country that generally caters to the UK and Russian tourist markets. I mean, that's pretty much it as far as the markets for Cyprus goes. You'll have some tourists from other countries coming, but it's very minimal. I would say around 90% of the tourism comes from those two markets here. We know that the UK tourist market is pretty much shut down. UK tourists aren't traveling, from what I understand, aren't traveling and are not allowed to travel until, the end of July. The Russian market, the Russian tourists were allowed to travel for a bit, but now what I'm understanding is that come next week, that's also going away because they've gotten a recent surge of the COOF in Russia, and that tourist market's going to shut down. So anyway, this beach town, Ayia Napa, is actually pretty famous for Cyprus, for the world really. It's kind of it's thought of as a party town, a party beach town. But I mean, you have a lot of families that come here as well. Really nice beaches. Probably the most popular and most famous beach resort in Cyprus. And usually it's wall-to-wall people, guys. I mean, just tourists everywhere. I mean, everywhere on the streets. Now you can see it's still early morning, but not that early, to be honest, around like 10:30. You can see it's, let's take a look. I mean, it's pretty, it's empty. It's empty. I was here last night, and usually at nighttime here, it is just crazy. I mean, once again, you can't even walk in these streets. There's just people everywhere. This is back in the day, maybe 4 years ago, even 2 years ago. And when I came here, I was kind of shocked. I mean, it was just very few people walking around. Restaurants pretty much empty. Whatever bars I walked by, because, you know, the restaurants, bars, they're all lining the streets here. Empty. A lot of places closed. Just shut down. And then keep in mind, this is July. This is the height of the tourist season, and just bars were just closed. Restaurants were just closed. They just didn't even bother opening. A couple hotels as well were just shut down. It's bad. It's bad, guys. And it's going to get worse. Because like I said, the Russian market is closing down soon. The UK market, they say they're going to have Freedom Day soon. People that are viewing this from the UK, do you guys buy into that? Are we going to have a UK Freedom Day? And I'm not even sure what that means anymore, because now with the new Delta thing that's going around, I'm positive whatever freedom's going to be given, it's going to be short-lived. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update as to what's going on here, and it's bad. You know, the tourism industry, the travel industry is going to change. It is changing, and it's going to change in a big way. I'll continue to believe that it's very much like Cullen at Computing Forever, channel Computing Forever on BITCHUTE and ODYSEE. Check him out. I'll continue to buy into his narrative as to what's going to happen with tourism. I really believe that tourism is going to be geared towards either the super uber wealthy people that have the private jets, or that can join those apps where they pay a certain amount of money for the private jet time. And then it's going to be geared towards just traveling within your country or within your given area. That's going to be it. I think the days of waking up and just booking a hotel and a flight, you know, for the next day or for the weekend to check out a new country, I think those days are over. I really do. And markets like Cyprus and other markets around the world are going to have to adapt. They're going to have to adapt to the changing times. We have the COOF passport, which was launched yesterday in Cyprus. supposedly there was 100,000 downloads of this, of your digital ID, essentially is what it is. That's what it's going to morph into. And the Cypriots are excited about it. From what I understand, they're ready to get it on their phone and start getting surveilled. The president came out and said it. He said in a statement, download the app, put your status in the app, and you are free. That was the selling point. This app is your freedom. Your surveillance is your freedom. Think about that for a second, guys. Your surveillance is your freedom. Surveillance is freedom. That's the message that's given out, and people are buying into it. No one steps back and thinks for a minute what's going on here. I'm not saying do or don't. I'm not judging anybody, whatever they do. But sometimes you just got to take a step back and say, I'm putting all my information on these apps. I already got my information all over the place. Facebook and Twitter and all these other places. And now I'm going to put all my my medical information slowly on another app created by the European Union, which is supposedly going to grant me certain travel rights. And of course, that's going to broaden out and encompass other things over time. No one takes a step back and says, what the hell's going on? They just want to be free. They've been locked up for a year and a half, and they want to, just be able to travel somewhere. But man, the travel industry is going to change, guys. It is going to change. I see it firsthand from where I am right now. And it looks like Ayia Napa in the wintertime, not in the summertime. It's empty. And when the Russian tourists leave, because they're slowly getting restricted, quickly getting restricted actually, come next week because of the surge there of the Delta. I guess they have a surge in this Delta thing. It's going to get a lot worse. I don't know how the businesses are surviving. I really don't. I guess they're just going to get bought up by foreigners. I guess the Chinese are going to come in and just buy them up, I imagine. Globalists, Bill Gates, just like he bought all that farmland. I guess guys like him are just going to come in and just buy up more and more. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you with a happy view right here as I sign off. In what is, I have to admit, I'm pretty shocked. I'm pretty shocked as to how empty it is here in July, high season, in the most popular tourist destination in Cyprus.